Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the Sita1. You can find daily posts of the tarot cards on Instagram and Sita's weekly tarot readings on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the Sita1. My name is Sita. I'm an intuitive astrologer and psychic tarot reader, and I'm here to share with you the upcoming energies from November 20th to the 26th. Okay, there is big news coming up. On November 23rd, we are looking at a new moon in Sagittarius. So the energy is shifting to fire. And fire is about impulsiveness, inspiration. It's in Sag, so we have Mercury. We have a stellium, Mercury, Venus, the Sun and the Moon in Sagittarius. So we're seeing the shift of energy. After the intense and demanding eclipses, especially the last one, we get the freedom to move forward with optimism, to have faith and hope in the future. And that's what Sagittarius brings with us. Now, it's a very interesting configuration because this stellium will trine, or Chiron will trine it. And Chiron's about healing, and it's in Aries. So this also, because Chiron is in Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars, this links us back to the Mars that's still retrograde in Gemini. So caution is warranted. Caution is warranted on different aspects of this. But it's great for healing, great for creativity, great for expressing yourself in a certain way, to think about future events and how you're going to handle those events. And with the early degrees that the Sun and Moon, which is the new moon that's in, it means it's a pivotal point of a new beginning. Now, I'm going to put a little caution here because we still have a Saturn-Uranus square, even though it's not applying, but it's there. And so Uranus is still shaking things up in a very, very deep way. These are long transits, they're deep transits. And even after they completed their cycle, it's still having an effect. And Saturn is there squaring this, so Saturn is still saying be responsible. Pluto is also still in Capricorn, so we just can't get away with thinking that we can trip the light fantastic and move out there into the future and get everything we want. No, but we can have a sense of humor, and that's something about Sagittarius. They've got a good sense of humor, so a sense of humor of where we're going, but note that there's a bit more freedom happening here, and with the connection to the holidays. So sort of bringing in the holiday season. We have the American Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, other festival of lights, the winter solstice. All this, we're moving into that more joyous time of the year where we're celebrating and we're spending time with people we care about. So, and buying gifts and doing things, being generous to one another. So that's something to keep in mind. So there's also a potential here of being compassionate. So compassion opens up, which I think will really help us to heal globally. And we can focus on the details, but Mars is telling us, focus on the details, take your time. Now, because Mercury is there, Mercury is about analysis. So Mercury rules Gemini, so this analysis is there, and Mars is still saying, just keep it, watch where you're going. You're going back to old territory. It's in retrograde, so you have to keep focused on that also, and looking at what is reality, because fire has this great optimism, all the fire signs, but sometimes too much of a good thing is not really a great thing. And we also have Jupiter involved here. So Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and it's close to Neptune. And even though I know, it's a trine, but I know you're going to say it's in Pisces. What do you mean? Well, it's still at the late degrees, and so it's still affecting. It still has that energy of Aries. So it's going to be affecting this lunation that's happening. and also close to Neptune. So remember the expansion of our ability to be kind and to see others' point of view and to remove that ego or to lessen it so that it's not our driving force in making our decisions and our reactions. And but we just have to be careful that we don't carry this thing too far where we think that in this idealistic manner that everything is going to be great because now we're moving into Sagittarius and Saturn is going to move off and Mars is going to go direct. So thank you for liking, sharing, and responding to my videos. You can leave a comment at any time. And you can find the daily posts of the tarot cards on Instagram and Sita's weekly tarot readings on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the Sita One. Now, there's something to think about during this week, and that is your conception of reality. What is reality for you? Are you believing everything you see? Even the things that are created here in the environment, they could be things that are not really strong, or they're not really believable. Everything we see is just our perception of what things are, and just keep that in mind. So that's why I often say stay away from the news, the media. Take it in little doses, and social media. Just keep away from those things. Try to connect with nature more, and be present. So that will shift your. It's the reality check. It will shift your perception of what really is. And Sagittarius energy is about belief. And faith in an optimistic way. So keep that in mind. You'll love this shift in energy, but stay grounded. So remember to take care of yourself and others, and I will see you next time.